Hola amigos, Steve here from Gander Outdoors, coming to you again today from the Honda headquarters. Doing a little review again on the Googan's Ned rig baits. Picked some of these up. Little pricey, I will say. Like the other baits, I paid $6.99 at Dick's for this. Dick's Sporting Goods. It was the only place around that sells them that I could get in a short notice. I mean, you can order them online. I did see them on Tackle Warehouse for $5.99, but after shipping, unless you spend like $50 on stuff, you're gonna have to pay for shipping, and then it's probably gonna even out to about the same as the $6.99 at Dick's. So I don't know, a little expensive, but I kind of wanted to give them a try. They got you hear that? Do you hear it? They got the rattles inside, which is different. If you ever fished a Ned rig before, you know that Z-Man, which sells an elastic style Ned rig bait, or the turd bait is what they refer to it as sometimes. They got that elastic stretch material. These are not, I don't believe. I did take one out and take a look and see, but I believe that they are not. I also went to Walmart and picked up some actual Z-Man Ned rig jig heads. They're the 1/10 ounce jig heads, and I picked these up at Walmart. They're like $4, I think. Not too bad. So the Googan bait I chose, the California Craw is the color. It was the closest to like a green pumpkin, red flake color that I could find, and I'm fishing a little bit of stained water today, so it should work pretty well. Yeah, we'll see. Again, I like their packaging a lot. I don't like the price. It's a little high. Especially if you're used to, you know, buying the Z-Man brand. They make the 3-inch ones. They're like 2 inches and 3/4 or whatever. And actually, a little trick, if you buy those, you can actually buy the 5-inch ones. Just snip them in half, and you get twice as many for this. I think they're the same price as the short ones specifically for Ned rigging. So you can save a little money there. I will also add that if you need worm hooks, Eagle Claw makes a really great hook. You can pick these up also at Walmart, and these were $3.50 for 12 hooks. If you go to a Cabela's or Bass Pro Shops or anywhere like that, you get the Gamakatsu hooks. You're going to be paying for a value pack of, like, I think there's 25 value packs. You're going to be paying like $20. So you pick up for two of these for $7, you got 24 hooks right there. Great deal, great quality, save yourself some money. Take it from me, I've used these for a while. They actually didn't have 3/0, so I had to buy 4/0, but what are you gonna do? So I'm gonna get out there, I'm gonna tie one on, and we're gonna get our line in the water and see how these Googan baits perform. I'll see you out there. All right, guys. Real quick, so I'm rigging this up. Normal Ned rig bait you can just do from any side pretty much. This one has a rattle in it, so what you gotta do, I guess, is find the side. You can feel them in there, the rattles. Find the side with the rattles, and then string it through the opposite side, because you want those rattles sticking up in the air making noise as much as they can. You just thread it up your bait or your hook, just like so. Fish on. Yeah, there. Woo! Holy moly. Yeah. Oh, that took forever. Finally got one on the Googan Ned rig. Holy cow. Been hammering out here since for about almost an hour. Fighting the wind, trying to find these fish. This little Ned rig guy. This guy slammed it right over here, right off the shore. Thought they may be a little bit deeper, but see there, buddo. Well, how did the Googan Ned rig do, you may ask? Well, first off, there's no more rattles. Now, I've been throwing this for about almost an hour now. It's starting to wear thin. I had to rehook it one time, but as you can see, that little bitty fish ripped that wide open. And like I said, the rattles fell right out the bottom. There's a little hole there. So I'm sure you can use this again, but kind of disappointing on the amount of money. I've fished the Z-Man elastic ones, and I've caught, I don't know, 15 bass off of just one before I had to switch it out. So I don't know. We'll see. Let's see if we can get another one. Got one. Oh. Well then. What do we have here? Now, to be clear, testing these baits, just, I mean, they don't necessarily have to be bass caught on these guys. Is that a... Oh, it's a rock bass. Is it? Right? Is that rock bass? Smallmouth? It says there's, I don't know. It's got red eyes. Thought it'd be a rock bass, but I don't know. So yeah, I'm caught them in the same spot right over here. I'm testing the catchability of these things. I don't care what kind of fish. I just want to see how well they stand up. Bass, bluegill, anything. You'll catch pretty much anything on a Ned rig. So yeah, just kind of want to, I don't care what fish I'm catching, just as long as they're catching something. I'm also using the nanofill line on here, which is working pretty good. It's real sensitive, so you can feel almost every little contour, rock, stick in there, and they're still hitting it. So yeah, it's working out pretty well. Let's see if we can get on another one. Fish on. There we go. First time in this spot. Had a schmoove. First cast. Not a monster, but better than nothing. All right, see how this guy's holding up. A little twisted up there. See if we can get another fish off of it, at least. I thought they'd be deeper in this spot. Oh yeah, see how torn up that is? You will not get that with the Z-Man. That is a bummer. That is a bummer and a half. I tell you what. Well, see if I can try to use it again. I don't know though. I don't even know. Still got the rattle. That's good. Alright. See what we can do. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. So, just wanted to do a quick follow-up to today's review video on the Googan Ned rig, the new Ned rig bait that the Googan squad has just released not too long ago. And how did the Googans do? How did the Googans do? You're about to find out. Well, I fished for a couple hours and did catch some fish. So they do catch fish. I didn't care about which species of fish I caught on them. I just wanted to see how the durability did and how they held up and if they could catch fish. And I ended up catching 2 largemouth and 1 rock bass. So let's get to the durability. Right away out of the package, you can tell that they are just regular soft plastic baits. They are not the elastic stretch like the Z-Man, which I have here. It's just a little piece of it, but you can see stretchiness of it. And we'll say this is a very durable plastic. One of the things that I found out was after one fish, this was going on a lot where it would split wide open where the mushroom jig head was, and you can maybe get another rig it up one more time and get another fish off of it, but this was pretty much a consistent occurrence with every fish I caught where it would just split apart like that. And I actually did catch a larger fish off camera, and it was probably between 2 and 3 pounds, probably 2.5 pounds around there. And I went to take the hook out, and this is what I found. The bait had completely split in 2, and I hadn't even been fishing it that long, probably 10 casts with it, and I caught that fish on it, and this is what happened. Another thing I noticed with these baits were the rattle that is inside of them. On the bottom side, there's a little hole here where they must stick the rattle in when they make these things, and after a while of casting it, I did notice that these rattles will do one of these guys here where it kind of poops it out the back, if you could say. But yeah, it's just a little glass ball with 2 little BBs in it that make the rattling sound. And these did fall out twice just from casting it, and then another time just from catching a fish off of it. So you could not even catch a fish and you're losing the rattle, and that's one of the big selling points of these baits is the rattle inside of it to help you attract fish. And so for durability wise, I'm gonna have to give it a thumbs down, especially for the price. I mean, I paid $7 for a package of 8 of these. I think I had 2 left by the end of like 3 hours of fishing. And I did lose a few. As you know, the Ned rig's got that mushroom head jig where it's got the exposed hook, so you are gonna get caught on stuff. I was fishing from shore, so I wasn't able to get stuff unstuck as easily. So I did snag like 2 or 3 times and had to break off. And yeah, so I lost a few baits that way, but these are the baits that I had left to kind of show you. Half a bait there, and then some tore up ones. And you can see in the video that they did break apart after I caught these fish. So my conclusion with these baits are, I love the packaging that the Googans did. They have great packaging. The price point is terrible. I know they have a very big following on YouTube with their videos, and they're gonna sell these baits regardless. I know they're trying to make their name for themselves in the fishing industry, but the price point has got to change, especially when you can go out and buy a package of these Z-Man, the 2 and 3/4 inch ones for like $4.30. And then what I do is I buy the 5-inch ones and cut them in half for the same price, so you get double the baits for the same price. And I've caught 10 plus fish on one of these baits. They just hold up really well. And I think the downside of the Googans was they made it out of regular plastic. I will say they do have these little grooves, these little segments on the baits. I don't know if you can see those little segments there that make it a little bit more realistic looking. Their color selection is decent. They didn't have any of the chartreuse color that I like to use for Ned rigs that I found work in pretty much any situation. They do sell them, they just didn't have them at Dick's where I bought mine. I bought mine more of a green pumpkin color. And yeah, so bottom line is, for the price and durability, they do catch fish, but that price point is pretty high for what you get. I'm not trying to be biased against the Googans or anything like that. I know they've had a lot of success in the fishing world, and they're trying to make a name for themselves. But the durability, the name's gonna sell them, but the durability, you gotta improve it, especially when you're competing with elastic bait that is extremely durable. I mean, the hooks break before I have to rebait on some of these. The actual like barbs on the hooks will break off before the bait gives out, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, go out and try them if you want. See how you like them. You may like them. I don't know. You don't mind spending $7 for 8 baits that last for 1 fish a piece. That's totally up to you. But I hope this video helped kind of show you what you got for what you're buying, and hopefully you maybe pick something up with it. Maybe you didn't. But yeah, just wanted to do a review, see how they did, and hope you enjoyed. If you did, give a thumbs up, and maybe hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Hit that too. I will be coming out with more videos here to come, some more reviews, and yeah. So I hope to see you soon, and keep tying them on and living the dream, and I will see you later.